Barbara, and thank you for joining me today. Today, we're going to talk about positivity and trying to bring positivity into our lives every day. So, let's get right into it. We are responsible for the energy that we put into the world. There's a lot of people who want to say that no. Uh, I'm just being honest. I'm just speaking the truth. It's you who've decided to take offense to it. I'm not responsible for how you react to what I'm saying. I'm just saying things as they are. No. You are responsible for the energy that you are putting into the world. And if you think by going onto Twitter, going onto Instagram, going onto Facebook, whatever, and saying horrible things about other people, horrible things about a group of people, whatever, you are responsible for that. Fortunately, what you put into the world is what you're going to get back. So you are creating a loop of negativity. You are creating a loop of bad vibrations, bad energy, and that's what you're going to get back. So if you want to have good things come back to you, have put good things out into the world. Otherwise, it's just not going to work. Eventually, sometimes it takes a little bit of time, but if you are doing bad things, eventually it will catch up to you. And those bad things, sometimes they're multiplied, sometimes they're not. Eventually, you will reap what you sow. That is the way the world works. That may have been a Christian Bible quote, but that doesn't make it any less true. With the idea of the energy that we put into the world, you also get to choose the kind of day that you want to have. So, by choosing to be positive, by choosing to have a high vibration way of being, that's what you're going to get back. That's the kind of day that you're going to have. Somebody I used to work with who actually she's quite a bit younger than me, but incredibly smart. Um, she was asked by another one of our coworkers, um, why are you so happy every day? Does nothing ever bother you? She goes, of course things bother me. This is a choice I make, and it's not always easy, but I choose to be happy. And she got good things because she chose to be happy. Is it possible to be happy absolutely every single day? I don't think so. Some people maybe, but think I don't think it's possible just because of the way we as human beings are. We have highs, we have lows. But what we're trying to do is by having the right sort of a mindset, we're going to have not as low of lows. And let me give you an example. So I lost my job. I wasn't working, and I probably should have been devastated. I probably should have been very upset by all of this. I wasn't. There's a lot of reasons on top of it, but basically, I was fortunate enough to discover mindset training, how to bring about positive frequency, positive energy, a few months in advance of me losing my job. I truly believe the universe did that on purpose. The universe put Gabby Bernstein and Amanda Francis into my field of vision. So knowing that I would resonate with what they're saying, that I would take into practice what they're saying and what they're doing, so that when I lost my job, I would be in a right mindset to not dwell on this, but to take it as an opportunity to jump into something that was going to work for me a lot better. And so that's what I've done. And was it always sunshine and roses? No, that would be false. I did have a slightly low period. About a month after it happened, I kind of dipped down in my vibrations and my frequency. And instead of going low, like super low, I allowed myself this time to process. I allowed myself this time to get right with myself. And it was challenging. It was difficult, but it's what I needed to do, so that's what I did. And I'm all the better for it, and I'm very happy that I took that time because it's what I needed. I did the things I needed to do to set myself up for success, which is a large part of what um, mindfulness training and practices do for us. Is we're setting ourselves up for success because by being present in our days, doing the things that we know are good for us, exercise, meditation, anything else that you can think of that um, raises your vibrations for you on a day-to-day basis is setting us up for success so that when the rough patches do hit, we're able to deal with them more easily. But when opportunities arise, we can take advantage of them because we're in the right mindset. We see things for what they are. We see them as opportunities instead of, oh, well, no, I can't do that. Or, oh, that's too hard. We're seeing things as in, we can do this. Nothing can stop us. We've learned how barriers to receiving our desires have can we can work through those. How we can identify false statements that we tell ourselves or false statements that we've let everybody else tell us for years, and not let that affect us, and not let that keep us from taking the necessary steps to take advantage of these opportunities. For me, I've had a significant history of people doing what we call stealing my light. So, stealing the light in others so that they feel better about themselves by making you feel worse about yourself. And there were these people in my life that's what they did repeatedly for years. And, they there was nothing wrong with them. They were fantastic and wonderful people, but they felt inferior about themselves, and so they saw me as somebody who's very sensitive, who's easy to I don't want to say easy to manipulate, but I was. So they saw that about me and used that to feel better about themselves. So I'm going to make Dawn feel worse, and by doing that, I'll feel better because she'll know that I'm better than her. It was kind of a messed up way of thinking, and I believe that's how they felt about it. That's the only way I can explain their behavior. So that's something that I've done a lot of work on to no longer allow it to affect me. I know everything they said was false. It was not true. It served some purpose for them that they needed to deal with their own hurt, their own pain. And so I've done what I can to forgive them. I forgive. I tell them I'm sorry for whatever part I may have played in that. I say that I love them and I thank them for the lesson. Something I learned from Banda Francis is um, I forgive you, I'm sorry, thank you, I love you. Yeah, that's the right order. And I release you. That's the other part. I forget to say that part. But yeah, you release them so that it's no longer bothering you. And that's not something I did once. I had to do that many, 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 many times because if I didn't, I was holding on to negativity, which I was putting back out into the world through resentment, through anger, through holding on to these negative feelings. And that does not set me up for success. That's how we bring ourselves about to have that more positive way of being. And so then when a bump comes along, I don't turn it into a sinkhole. The other part of it too is I'm not numbing myself, because being numb is not being happy. So if you are the type of person who you've had a bad day, you go to have a drink, it's probably, a lot of people do that. But you're not getting yourself into a state where everything sucks, so you're just going to numb yourself so you don't feel anything. And that can be through alcohol, drugs, smoking, through shopping, all sorts of different things, that whatever takes you out of reality. But when it becomes escapism to no longer be a part of reality and not being part of the world, you're not dealing with your problems, you're hiding from them, and they're only going to get worse. They're not going to get better. So the one thing that you can do today to try and help you raise your vibrations and to be in that good frequency to be able to communicate with the universe and co-create with the universe, and it's about the energy again that we put out into the world, is the random act of kindness. Start with something small, but something that might be genuine. And I like to think of what would make me just 1% happier if somebody were to do for me. So, buying somebody a coffee, some stranger a cup of coffee, right? In Canada, that costs a large Tim Hortons is $2.10. If you go to Starbucks, it's going to be a bit more. But yeah, just small little things that make people happy. And really, at the end of the day, it's not a big cost to you. It could be absolutely something free. Is it raking somebody's leaves? We're heading into the fall season right now. Is it, if it's winter, are you shoveling somebody's sidewalk or somebody's driveway? The simple things, opening car doors for people, opening doors to a shopping center for somebody, giving somebody a compliment. I know somebody who enjoys cosplay, and she actually goes out in the world, into the malls and whatnot, dressed in her cosplay, and she gets compliments. And it lights her up like nobody's business. She is so happy and so excited because she is getting complimented on an art and something that is so deeply personal that she loves. And, likes on social media for the positive things that people are putting out there is just going to bring about more positivity. So do that. Bring that out into reality. Be positive. Like what people are putting out there, if it's giving a message that further amplifies positivity, because that is what I believe the world needs right now, is more positivity, less negativity, less rage culture. Let's get out of that. Let's stop that. I found something actually on social media that I thought was a really nice quote. Find the humor in every awkward, stressful, unfair situation, and life will keep rewarding you. So, yeah, we are responsible for the energy we put into the world. So, go out into the world, have a wonderful day. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and if you want to leave a comment, that would be fantastic. You can also visit dawnbarber.com and subscribe to my newsletter, and you'll get access to some free content as well. So have a lovely day. I love you. Bye bye.